So, hello once again, ladies and gentlemen. The name is Chief Arky here, and as part of day two of our day two, well, yeah, day two part of whatever, right? But just let's say this is just parts, not days. So welcome back to our Philippine classical music virtual road trip, a field trip rather. So last time we were here at the Cultural Center of the Philippines, and I believe we have just finished up our tour here, right? So, anyone, frick, I forgot my microphone. And are we complete now again, ladies and gentlemen? Just just gonna give you all a couple of minutes, just to prepare. Yes, I know there's restrooms on the inside of this one, in the inside. So for anyone who wishes to go to the toilet first, or grab a bite to eat before we go, sure, no problem. And just gonna give you only a couple of minutes before while I prepare my things over here and set up the bus again, so that we can go to our next destinations, right? And don't mind me, I'm just going to be looking for the information, of course, as usual. Like I've ever have I ever prepared anything about this love? Okay, let's go. Oh, aha. I hope. And to those people who are in here, well, I hope you had a good time. Showcasing the Cultural Center of the Philippines. Do you have any questions? Like, I can answer some of your questions because this is a pre-recorded video file, so there's no point. Man, joking. I mean, you sure no, you can still always ask, leave the questions down in the chat, everyone. Me in the future, you can always answer whatever questions you have later on. So, I hope you're well rested, well fed. What? Oh, just gonna. Yeah, sure. You can go warm up. Sure. And you just move those muscles. You know, warm up for a little bit. You can do it later because we're just about to leave. It's about time to rest for you. Sure, no problem. All right. Let's all take a look what we have now. Oops. Oh yeah. You stupid. Ash, and you too. You all. Yeah, sure. No, why the hell not? Okay. Oh. Don't worry about me. Just looking up at a lot of things in here. Sweet Jesus. Preparing my handy dandy information bank here. Ooh. Oops. Ooh. Okay, that's over. Okay, that should be fine. Okay. Okay, it's like 5 minutes is up. Do Are we all complete now? And let me go do a head count. One, two. I know. Looks like we have some new visitors coming up here. And say, you from the first part. All right, sure. No, you're bus. And okay, yes, all right. Time to, as always, ladies and gentlemen, pack up your, make sure any luggage that you have is secured, whether on the overhead bins or in the main luggage bin out in the outside of the bus. Uh, Keep your seatbelts fastened and uh, don't make much of a mess of in the bus. I mean, you're allowed to eat and drink, sure. No alcohol, of course, because you're gonna tempt me to drink some alcohol too on the way. So there you go. All right, let's move on and start. Yes. Okay, we're moving on. Getting back on this landscape here today. Yeah, let's get down the ramp. All right. What do we have now? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh God, where do I? Oh, no. Wait a minute. You're allowed to. Okay, well, whatever. Mm. Okay, let's go back over here. Why not? Okay, yes, let me have an idea of where the hell I'm going. Okay. I just had a cold though, I'm so sorry. I know I should be wearing a face mask on the phone, but this is a virtual field trip, I don't care. Alright, moving on. So, mm-hmm. Okay, wait, where? Bruh, where do I? Ah, break. Fine. Bruh, okay, yeah, fine. It looks like the like the map doesn't want us to leave where we want to go. I'm so you freaking idiot. Okay, let's go. Okay, now we're back to the main room here. Room everyone. I'm trying to make it quick about the about my whatever. Oh, whoops. Okay, there. That's our best to help you out with whatever needs you have. Let's take it back here. I'm sorry, don't worry about the names. You hear this one, street names really. This one over here is Pedro Bucaneg or Bucaneg Street. I hope I pronounce it right, otherwise I'd be ashamed. Pedro Bucaneg is the Filipino poet, born, a Filipino poet from the Spanish era of the Philippines, known as the father of Ilocano literature. Ilocano literature well being, wait a second, why are we going the wrong way, frick? And, I'm such an idiot. Oh, that's not you. Freaking hell. Why won't you let me go? Fuck up. Bruh. Why won't you? Well, fuck you. There you go. Pedro Caneg, known as the father of Ilocano literature. Was born blind, but he was still able to write poems. So, okay, let's move on. Okay, let's crazy stuff. Here's the room one. And then this one on the road we are on, it's R1. We call it R1, but this is also known as Rojas Boulevard, named after former Philippine President Manuel Rojas, as I believe I have explained pretty long. Also, the Bukanig and the Pedro Bukanig has also become quite become has become a word. Bukanegan is the Filipino, the Ilocano region is up, way up on the northern part of the Philippines. Northern part. There's Ilocos one, region one, Ilocos region. That consists of the following Philippine provinces of Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, La Union, and Pangasinan. So the Ilocano culture spreads way beyond that, of course. Bukanegan has become his surname. Bukanig has become a word in Ilocano. Bukanegan, which is their Ilocano version of the Tagalog balagtasan, which is balagtasan being, of course, named after another another Filipino poet named Francisco Balagtas, yes, or Francisco Balagtas, also known as Francisco Balagtas, but Balagtas is the Filipino name. Balagtasan and or Bukanegan, they are means debate, form of debate, or argument, for the guess. Yeah. All right, so let's go over here. I don't know if I'm missing quite a lot of spots over here in sports, but I was busy. So that's so sorry about that. Once again, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas over here on your right side, and the headquarters of the Philippine Navy on your left side. I believe I have explained that to you already. Okay, so let's move on. I'll try to be very, very quick about my driving. I'll try my best to get you there quicker than last time, I hope. Don't worry, the next destination that we're going to be looking at today is a lot nearer from the last destination that we have right now. So it's Sewage Land, yes. Like used one of the plants here used to clean up the water here of the Manila Bay that you will see later on. I hope you all have a good time over there. Once again, keep your seatbelts fastened. Thank you. Really must be awkward trying to drive with one hand on the steering wheel, one hand on the microphone. I think I'll stop like, okay. You know what? Might as well do this. Give me 1 second. Let's go set up this one while we're still on a damn red light. Alright. Now, finally, free hand. Oh, yes. Okay, only a couple of seconds left. Yeah, not to rush, not a rush, not a rush. Aha, there we go. Super. Oh, yes, finally. Okay, let's go on, move on to the next waypoint. Just double checking, make sure that we are, we're going to be near to our destination. Well, as a matter of fact, I think we are. Yes. Alright then, this should not be a worry. Okay, let's go, William. Alright. no, 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 no. Right. Idiot, idiot, idiot. All right. Over here, by the way, before we go right over here to this street. Let me show you this one over here. This one is a stretch of Ross Boulevard. We call this one the Bay Walk. It's like a walk. And obviously, it as the name suggests, Bay Walk here. Like a beach, it's like a beachfront over here, facing the Manila Bay, as you can see over there. Wait, I believe I should be still be able to show you some pictures while we're at it. Whoa! Oh, let's see here. Here we are. Okay, just a little bit of a detour, no problem. Okay, take a look over here. This is Baywalk. Back here, this was like it was a long, long time ago, right? Of course, obviously, this was a long, long time ago. But perhaps the Spanish era, although I cannot confirm that right away without looking at frankly my Google over here. So here, it's like a popular beachfront. It's like 3 kilometers long. That's a very long beach walk right over there. See, stretches one stretch of road right starts at here, the Embassy of the United States of America, situated over here, the edge, yes, starts over here, and then goes down and down and down, up until here, the Manila flag and the Philippine Navy headquarters, you can see over here on the side, right? So there you go, that's what, usually that's what it is. Okay, here, let's take a look for another view of Baywalk. Ooh. Take a look over that side. What a wonderful view. And don't mind the damn trash always. Always Filipinos are always responsible about the environment. Fucking hell. So of course I'll see this way back. Here now, you can see now some development over here as well. Over here in this side, now like a beach, like a literal beach, has just been constructed here. In the administration of President Rodrigo Duterte, yes, our president of now, right? Oops. And included there to become also quite a popular tourist spot. Before that, actually, that's actually uh, not much like a clearer view of it. Like there's actually like a lively beach walk back in the days, like 80s, 70s, 80s, and 90s somewhere, right? This stuff was full of shops and bars and stuff like that. So until one of the mayors of Manila, of proper Manila, yes, I decided to clean it up. He removed all of those. His name is one of the mayors of Manila, Lito Atienza. I believe I have here. Oh no, it's actually not. It's actually not Lito Atienza. It was another a Manila mayor in the name of Alfredo Lima. He's actually the one who cleared that up. Okay. Of course, until then, COVID hit is a lot much more quieter now over here on the side ever since. Also alongside with COVID and pandemic and stuff. And we might have no idea if we might be able to see those shops and bars ever again on this one side. So okay, let's go on right here. Quirino Avenue named after the health former Filipino president Elpidio Quirino. Yeah, well, we have mentioned a lot of presidents now today, and I can't believe I have failed to have mentioned their contribution. I'm so sorry. here. Peter Greenhoff, former president of the Philippines. This is also known as C dash two, which I believe is compared to rule number two, which is, I'm not quite sure. I'm definitely wrong. C6, president of the Philippines. The usual one. Just think of his contributions, right? Yeah. He was forced to create he was one of the led in the rehabilitation of Manila of the Philippines after the Second World War, 1940-1953. Yeah, just hold up to one time. Give me one second, guys. Let's stop here. Let's stop. Like, why the hell not? Oops. Must be something to collect. I need something to fix the button. Why not? Anyway. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, just a little hiccup. I made sure the buses are well maintained before we go with them. I already asked them. I already asked my maintenance group, damn it. Alright, oops, okay. Hey, don't worry, we're still on schedule, don't worry. Alright, so let's go back. Let's go back to where we were. Well, hello, oh, okay, can't see much. Well, whatever. Alright. Right, take a look here on your right side. It might not seem obvious. It might not seem obvious with the walls, obviously, but looking up here, this one over here is Manila Zoo. Yes. You know, not really the only zoo in Metro Manila, but this one is one of them. Actually, the most popular of them. Opened 1959, so quite 9, 6, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so almost it was opened more than 7 decades ago. Yes, 1959. Ooh, okay, like one of the for a lot of animals over here. Yes. Mm-hmm. So this one, how when you can use to get in, feature various animals over here. Right now, actually, over here in the Manila Zoo, it's been quite of a messy situation. PETA, the people for the ethical treatment of animals, has rallied for a worldwide ban of zoos. And, well, some people, once again, Alfredo Lim, the mayor mentioned earlier on, was one of the people who opposed against it, of course, alongside its residents, the haters, right? And it was actually incidentally closed because it was identified by the government, backed by government. In recently, 2000, it was back in 2019 actually, when 2019 it was identified like major major pollutant, which is weird, which is quite a shame done so, right? Being identified by the Philippine Department of Environment and Natural Resources as like a major pollutant, which is weird, right? Actually, to have it closed. It was under the term of Manila Mayor of another Manila Mayor, Joseph Estrada, who's actually also become a former president of the a former Filipino president, yes. And before that, he was a movie actor, yes. So you see over here, actually being accused of dropping sewage on the of dropping like dumping and sewage in, which is quite a shame, proven so, right? It has been closed. As of now, though, it's still closed. The animals will still be somewhere else. Aha, okay. It has been reopened like last year. Although right up till now, I don't think it has yet acted up as not as a zoo, I guess. Though it was like used as now for the meantime, it's not being used as a vaccination site for COVID-19 vaccination site. Okay, let's move on. All right, let's take a look at where we are going. Like it is important that we show you. Okay, now let's park over here. Oh, all right. Let's move on. Let's go like 30 kilometers per hour. Yes, sure. Let's move on here. They just enjoy the scenery here today. We all know. Go take a look over here. And like I said, here this is the usual scenery here in urban Metro Manila, like outside the business district and such, right? This is what this looks like usually. Houses and churches, not buildings anyway. How are you all guys holding up? Ooh. What the hell? What the actual fuck is going on here? Did we just hit the motorcycle? Hey! I think God we did. Okay. Bruh. Freaking hell. God, I hate this. It keeps glitching onto us every now and then. I hate this, man. Okay, so look up, ladies and gentlemen. Look up the right in front of you. Wait. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what we have here, this one over here, is Taft Avenue, the the street that we're going to be crossing on. Yes. Look over there. See? Mm-hmm. There's one over here, right? It's Taft Avenue. It's also one of the important highways of the Philippines, named after former U.S. President William Howard Taft. Or I believe it was named after. And this one over here on the overhead, that is the line of the light rail transit that we have mentioned in the earlier part of earlier part of this trip. If you haven't known that, you can go ahead and check the VOD for that one. Okay, going under. Okay, let's go under. So that's where we're gonna go. All right. Unfortunately, around your examination, we're the steam around. Why the hell not? Whoa. Hey, checking my bearings all over again. Wow. Okay. God, stop glitching, you sick son of a bitch. Alright, let's go on. One here. He's still on Torino Avenue. Bank over here. Bank over here. Okay, still not much, less busier part of Metro Manila, as always mentioned earlier on. Let's move. Don't worry, I'm not sleeping. In fact, I just took a rest, like a good nap before I got back here on the bus. Don't worry about me. Just a little bit of a hurt to the eye. No, that's normal. That's normal. For the normal, the eye twitch is a normal habit for bus travelers. You need to have a clear view of everything, of course, obviously. Okay, let's go. Okay, how have you all been doing over there? I hope you're doing good. Yes. Okay, quite a few long ways though. Of course, it's always normal that I need to keep concentrating on a constant view of where I'm headed. Okay, let's go. Whoa, went up. Okay, let's go up ahead. Move already. Not much. I don't think there's too much to go around here. This is just downtown Metro Manila, as always. Why we're here anyway, Manila, of course, obviously the city of Manila, the capital of the Philippines, yes. And one of the most important city of Metro Manila, obviously. Of course, one of the most populated, yes. Just name Manila comes from is what actually is quite also disputed. It might be disputed. Its name is one. The usual theory suggests that Manila comes from Maynilad, which is Filipino for there is Nilad. Nilad being a uh, plant or water hyacinths that used to grow from the waters of Manila. Which that now, however, that however is like debunked. It says it's not true apparently. there are still some establishments that would have got the same name, perhaps. Yes. Okay. Okay. We turn it this one now. Right. And now, actually, what the agreed theory as to where the Manila got its name is from Nila, my Nila, there's Nila, which is Nila being the Sanskrit word for indigo, right? And there were at the olden days of Manila, Nila, indigo was one of the core products being made in Manila. In indigo dye, in the indigo plants rather. It's actually not water hyacinth plants, but indigo plants that were planted that also flourish here in that area back in the day, which is quite refreshing for business for and then some a Sanskrit word was involved. I'm not quite sure how it happened, but for now that was the agreed the more plausible theory as of the name of Manila. Okay, so don't worry, guys. Just taking a little bit of a shortcut. Okay. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Okay, let me just check over here. Don't worry right now over here. This is much more downtown than before. Don't worry. Keep your head low. This is usual scaffolding over here. Condominiums or hotels here. They're becoming much part of the scene. Right. Okay, let's go back over here. Let's check our bearing once again. All right, we should be. Okay, we should be. Okay, we should. Don't worry. We should be just a couple of minutes now. Again, maybe 10 minutes to our next destination. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, have you ever guessed what our next destination is? Especially to Filipinos, to my Filipino audience out there. Do we have an idea? Okay. Do you have an idea where the second destination we're gonna be going? No. All right. You have an idea? Okay, then keep keep your guesses to yourself for the meantime, right? Don't worry, guys. Trust me that I'm gonna be taking you there to this destination safely. No injuries, safely whatsoever. Not much incident. You. Okay. Well. Okay. Wait a second. I think we should be already here. All right. Perfect. Okay. Turn over here. Yes. All right. So, okay, unlike before, though, the street that we're on earlier, I was able to get information about who he is. Unfortunately, I know I'm not can be that full. This one, however, we do know one. And General Lewis Street is named after a Filipino hero named General Antonio Luna, full name Antonio Narciso Luna de San Pedro y Novicio Ancheta. You know, Filipinos love their long names. General Luna, Spanish Spanish era revolutionary, Filipino Army general. He one of the who but born at least in the latter part of the Spanish era before the Americans took over. Hmm. Like one of the former the no, what do you know this for like one of who aided in the like propaganda of the freedom movement against Spanish rule back then, right? Teaming up with making newspapers and stuff, right? Like information campaigns, helping out. That's how how um, he he preferred his way of doing for revolution back then, right? And when the Philippines was liberated from Spanish rule by the Americans, and then well, it became quite it was quite a hopeful situation back then that the Americans will actually give Philippines the independence that they wanted, but which it wasn't. It wasn't. Not a surprise there, low. It has been. Don't worry about the noises. That's normal. Yeah, that's usual noises here in that metro. I know it's quite loud. All right. So okay, good. We're near listening. So, General Luna was quite angry about that one. But by the time the Philippines was liberated from America from liberated from from Spanish rule by the Americans, it was this time the Americans that the next time that took over the Philippines, not really giving them independence. So once again, Jeru has yet to fight another unexpected unexpected enemy. Yeah, so his he's quite a temperable man, and he's quite an outrage. He's quite out of burst of outrage that while uh, he's actually made up some enemies left and right, even within his own colleagues. Right? By the time Philippine general, he moved to Philippine Philippine or some forces, of course, yes. So, when were the time to start the Philippine-American War around 1899, he was unfortunately assassinated. Unfortunately, after that, although you might not have an idea who exactly, although another theory suggests it um, was ordered, although theory was ordered, was shot dead by one of the or shot dead, not shot dead. No, wait. Give me one second. Uh, mhm. Let's see. Yeah, it's more like an order or something like that. So, God, Philippines history can be so very damn confusing. Like, it has so many freaking plot twists, whatever. Uh, so, all right. So back in here, let's look at our right side over here, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, perfect, 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 perfect. All right. So look at here. Here we are. We've arrived. the sudden mood swing from storytelling about assassination, whatever, to here. I would like to call it. So here we are. This is Paco Park and Cemetery. Yes. All right. So let's get off, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. This is Paco Park and Cemetery. Yes, this also doubles as a cemetery. I'm not quite sure if it's still being used as a cemetery for today, although I don't think so anymore. Let's take a look around over here. Here, oh, of course, one reason why I included this in our trip today is that it was featured in a TV segment named Paco Park Presents, where like concert, really, concert, yeah, so, or mostly involving classical music and stuff like that, right? I actually have caught up with it before. I used to watch only a couple of episodes with it, and but I'm not quite sure if they do it nowadays. If they do it nowadays, I'm not quite sure anymore. So here, become one of the stations, right? So, sorry, sorry, I'm missing you. I'm sorry if I'm forcing you in the right. So see the fountain over here on this side, and on that side over there. So. As I said here, this was cemeteries, one of which, oh, aha, here we can go in. Yes, they've done it. All right, perfect. One of the some important persons were have been buried here. Well, one. National, many considered to be Philippine national hero, Jose Rizal. He um, he wait, what he yeah, he contributed to the Spanish Revolution by writing, obviously. Headed up newspapers and stuff like that, right? And most though his important contribution was he wrote two novels, No Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo. Those were connected, by the way. The El Filibusterismo being a sequel to No Me Tangere, obviously. It counts the story of a man who wants to liberate the Philippines from Spanish rule, who was apparently killed or shot dead apparently, or escaped from the meantime. And in the second part, in El Turismo, he came back from abroad and like a personality switch. Instead of like as the calm and collected man that he was before in the previous book of Northern Melancholy, he became a very, very violent man, almost mad, crazy, and not scared of scared to start a revolution without not scared to start a revolution with spilling blood all over, right? So that's what it was. And no spoilers about that one, but who cares? Listen, this was this is we all were taught about them since high school, right? That's part of the Filipino subject curriculum here in the Filipino education here in the Philippines. They deemed that very important. Yes, I know. Okay, let's look. Okay, I don't think I have. Let's see if we can be able to take a look around. Oh, okay. Let's go up the stairs, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I actually haven't been here, so this is also going to be my first time going here as well. Oh, oh, nice, right? Just take a look at the stairs, man. Over here, walls, so you can be able to see a good clear view. Over here would be cemetery part, I believe. Right. All right, let's go. Wow, this is just really stay for a minute and admire the scenery here, right? Wow. So actually, not much of a quite a quite a grim history here, to be honest. This park was actually like not really intended to be a park. And this one was this was intended to be a cemetery. Uh, because back then there was like a cholera pandemic, epidemic rather, epidemic here in Manila back in the day, Spanish era. So back around 1807, uh, like 1807, a cemetery, an order to draw cemetery to make to construct a cemetery being issued out. So it will take a couple of years for it to actually be realized. It was 1822 when it was actually inaugurated as a cemetery. So also it stopped acting as a as acting as a cemetery. Like it stopped accepting like burials here in the cemetery back in 1912 because I believe back then it was overcrowded now, and in fact some of the um, people who were buried there had to find other places to go to, right? To go to. That sounds like that word, yeah. You transferred rather. Yeah, that's the word. Yes, I'm good at words, trust me. Right, so moving on. So right. Yeah, this was also quite an important phase during the Second World War. Japanese took uh, took this cemetery over here and dug several positions here. It's quite an important point uh, until being liberated by the Americans alongside it during the Battle of Manila, 1945. So, well, now it was actually converted to a park. Converted to a park in 1966 under former Philippine President Diosdado Macapagal, and here it was staying ever since to become a park. Let's take a look around. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to the. Okay, let's see if we can be able to find what the results for. Is it this one? Was it this one? Christ, I'm not sure anymore. God. No, apparently, I'm not sure if this is the burial marker of Rizal. I'm not sure. Also by the way, one of the other personalities being were buried here were the uh, three priests, the trio of priests named Jose Burgos, Mariano Gomez, and Jacinto Zamora. Or here they're known as Gomburza. Right? There were three priests who were executed after and during the Spanish era after after suspicion of like suspected like participation in a mutiny in the province of Cavite, not far from, and actually not far here from just like neighbors, in the neighboring province of Cavite, back in 18, oh God, it's quite a long one. Uh-huh. 1872, right? It's back in 1872 when that the Cavite meeting happened, like a da 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 da. Like it was like a rally, right, against the Spanish Spanish government back then. It was an unsuccessful mutiny. However, most of the participants in that mutiny were found and executed right away. And however, for the Gomburza, or as they were called, they were it took quite some time. Quite some time, and they were convicted 1890, convicted and executed in 1892 by Garote, was it? Where you're it's, a, it's like it's like a guilty where the neck is involved, but it's like it's much more painful. Like there's a sit chained up, hands and feet not allowed to move, and chained up to like a post with a screw at the back, with a big screw at the back, where it's being twisted with force at the neck until the neck bone cracks, right? For twisted and twisted. So I kind of forgot their contribution. I believe they were much more like a peaceful of contribution to the revolution. Well, um, yeah, that's right. I was right. They like wrote up inform like made like papers uh, telling of various abuses in the in the churches of Manila. That was very common at the time of the Spanish era, like abuses within the church, and that was their way of stirring up rebellion, and they were caught up. They were caught for the Spanish really was Spanish thought it was a crime. They captured them and then they were executed. So here, ladies and gentlemen, let's look over here. This is Jose Rizal's corpse, a marker over here. It was before it was actually here where he was buried, right? Before it was moved um, to Luneta Park, in the Rizal Park in 1912. So he had executed 1896 before almost before New Year's Day actually. In fact, it's December 30. That's actually December 30, by the way. Like, December 30, 1896. That was the day that Jose Rizal, one of the people that I had mentioned before, was executed, and that one also that one turned into a national holiday here in the Philippines. December 30 being called Rizal Day. There's actually two Rizal days. The other one, June 19, 1861. Yes, June 19, Rizal Day's birthday. Although this one is much more. This one, although December 30 is much more recognized as Rizal Day other than the other one. Yes, like I'm pretending like I did not forget that one. I'm so sorry. All right. Don't worry. Let's take a look around here. So here's where I believe. Yeah, this is how people were buried back in the day. Back in the day, the graves look like this, look like that. I think it's even now. Before they turned square, graves were like that before, right? So let's take a look here. Let's see if we can take a look around, right? Don't wait, don't we just don't. Ooh, nice. Hello. See? Round with walls and wow, right? Oh, sorry. Get in. A frick won't get in. A frick. You won't let me in, fricker. This is sad. Okay, sweet Jesus Christ, man. The hell? Okay, well, whatever, fine. So like, you're not allowed to get it. Okay, so, anyone here? Alright, so, okay, that should be it now, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's go. Okay, I don't know how long we have. Okay, an hour. Sweet Jesus Christ. Alright, so let's get out, and let's move on. And I hope, whoa, holy crap, I'm so sorry. Okay, let's get back up on a, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, thank you very much for this one. Alright. I actually forgot at which park, where in the park did they like, what do you call this? They do with the actual concert at Paco Park Presents, like a mini concert, like a concert here. I actually forgot where here exactly. Let me take a look here in a video and let me pull up my YouTube for a second. Freaking show. Here. I'll take a look. Where was it here? I'm not quite sure anymore. Quite sure here. It must be here, I think. It was just alongside the alongside here in this spot. It must be somewhere over here, right? Like yeah. I'm not quite certain also, so but considering like the grass over here, I don't think they're allowed to touch those or make it dirty, right? I think this part here in the park must be where they actually held the Papa Park Presents. So I hope I might have cleared up some misunderstanding there or whatever. All right, let's go. Let's go out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, get back on the bus, everyone. Okay, Okay, that's part number 1. Okay, so this is part 2 as well. So okay, let's go. All right, let's go back up here again. Woo! All right, let's go. Okay, and just to make sure, bit of a head count, everyone. Just stretch your muscles for a little bit. And okay, we're ready to move on. Yes. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we have. Okay. Let's just go take a look. Where am I? What we have? Oh no, I'm actually going the other way. Wrong. Frick. Okay. I'm definitely not familiar with this one because obviously there are some parts, some streets of Metro Manila where sometimes you're allowed to go both ways. Sometimes you're not allowed to go so one way or another. Right? That's the start. Okay, let's go back over here. Turns out there's wait. Here's where we came from, right here. Whoa. Here's where we came from early on, right? You know, the Paco Park over there. Yeah, it's constructed now. Constructed new. All right, let's go. All right, okay, let's go on. Okay, Padre Pablo Street. Let's go. Oh God, where the hell are we going? All right, there you go. Uh, so not much known about the person being this street is named after. Padre Fabra, Padre Federico Fabra, the Spanish director of the Manila Observatory. In fact, the previous name of this street was actually Observatorio Street until it was changed in its name. see here. Let's move on. So what do you think about that one? What do you think about Paco Park area, gentlemen? Must be very peaceful. Must be a very wonderful place to visit. What do you think? I hope I can actually also visit there again. This time when there's an actual concert in there, because I don't think we were able to get there in time for a proper concert back in then. All right, so back over here. Okay, let's go turning left. Okay, and I'm hoping I don't miss out on any of the important things here, right? So okay, well, let's go back over here just for a quick second here, right? Let's take a look here over here on this side because there are quite some important uh, establishments here on this side. This side here is Philippine General Hospital. Yes, one of the long-standing hospitals over here. This was, I believe, this was back in the 1900s, I believe. I'm also quite certain it was for a much longer time than that. So it was actually established 1907 and opened to the public 1910. Served quite a lot of, seen a lot of history. And this one as well. This building on the next to it as well. So that's the Supreme Court of the Philippines. So with the building itself, it is, I'm not sure when that building was actually made. I'm not quite sure. Okay, but let me double check here, right? Okay, not much known. Again, not much known, surprisingly. Okay, all right. Let me look it up for you, right? Hmm. 19. It says 1901. 1901 when the Philippine government back then issued out paper, like, take a look. 1901. It was 1901, right? Damn it. I don't think I was able to search up. Okay. No, no, no. Oh well. Nope. I don't know. Aha. Like in real is fine. I never believe they can stall so much for this one. Idiot. Oh, sorry. No, okay, not much. It says 1904. Apparently, I'm not sure. Somewhere along the line of 1919, or ever since they into the gave a provision, the Philippine government made a provision for a Supreme Court back in 1901. Must be when this building was constructed. So I'm not sure anymore. I'm so sorry. Alright, let's move on here. Okay, we're being stalled too much. Okay, I don't know how long we have. God, we're already back an hour already. Right, let's go follow this one. Okay, this time we're actually on Taft Avenue this time. Once again, light rail transit over here on overhead. Right. Okay, let's see what else we have. Ooh, okay. Over here, the NBI, the National Bureau of Investigation. Yes, it's the Philippine counterpart to, of course, the American FBI, or the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Okay, so just let you know. This one's not let it be. I'm not quite sure. Okay, let's be only that one. All right. Okay, keeping on with looking at the left side is the This one, oh god, can't do it, damn it. Okay, no, just let's take a closer look. Oh, there we go. Okay, this one is uh, the, the Philippine office of the World Health Organization over here. And just for the sake of the record, here it's National Bureau of Investigation over here on this side. Whoa, there you go. So, no, just take a look, right? Supreme Court over here, just to provide you a much closer look. Right? Wait, when was that? Ah. When was that? Damn it. Bruh. Okay, I'm quite disappointed now. Okay, back to where we were. Let's go. Ooh, spin. Bus goes spin. Alright, so, sorry. That's reckless driving on my part. I would like to apologize. Okay, move on. Whoa, no, 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 no. Where the hell are you going? Where the hell are you going? No, they were freaking hard. Alright, let's go. Alright. Whoa. Okay, right now I believe we're actually near to our destination right now. As a matter of fact, yeah. We can even. Why are we not? Why are we always not allowed to go freaking hell with this one? Alright, so let's go left side. Won't allow me to go directly there. Sweet Jesus Christ. Alright, so let's go here. Alright. Actually, we're actually already here on our next destination, actually. Although, of course, being the responsible bus driver that I am, just looking for a place to park. Right, Calao Avenue over here. Just crossing that street right now. Calao, named after Teodoro M. Calao, a Filipino scholar, legislator, and historian. And here we are, right? So, okay, I believe a lot of here already have an idea of what our destination is. Definitely, we already know. Right. Okay, just go on. Keep your seatbelts fastened. I'm gonna try my best to make it quick for all of us. Right. Wow. Right. Moving on. Yeah, traffic is quite horrible here in the Philippines. To be honest, right? Haven't thought of this truth. We haven't never thought of this truth. Like how many people will be using cars in the next 30, 40 years from now, whatever, right? One right now. Yeah, of course, forgot my hat. There you go. It's my game hat. And it's when I put this hat on, it's just like things are gonna get serious. The hell is that driver doing over there? I thought it's not allowed here anymore. Kinds of vehicles not allowed anymore. Okay, just let's go for a take a look on your right, on the right side. Everybody, National Library of the Philippines. Ta-da! Ta-da! Over here, yes. Okay, might have missed some spots here real quick. See, Jesus Christ. I think I actually have missed the last stop here. See, Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry. Although it might not be obvious from the outside. Okay, let's just take a look here. National Library. Because, well, who would have thought? Damn, it's so greedy. Ah, there it is. See? Over here? Or what's the other side? National Library opened 1901, though actually established 1887. It must be that's the one time. Yeah, 1887. It was 1887 must be ordered, right? Opened 1891. So yes, here various literatures are being stored here. In fact, the original copies of of great, no, we're going the freaking wrong way. Why? Are you fucking idiot? Are you fucking idiot? You motherfucker. Why are we going the wrong way? Fuck. God, they won't let us go the right way. Okay, now I'm being annoyed. I cannot quit. Fuck me up. Can we go here? No? Why? Why won't Google Maps let us go the right way like a law-abiding bus driver for fucking hell? Alright, whatever. Fuck. Alright, let's go. As I was saying, yes, as I mentioned here, the original copies of Jose Rizal's Noel Metangere and also Wismore, we can be able to find them here. Also, of course, you can be able to access them right away, right? This restricted access, I believe. Right, so, have we all guessed where we are? Well, I think we already have anyway, but well, whatever. Right, let's go. And I think we already are here, right? Of course, that's not obviously we can be able to find spots to park already. We keep this question short. So here we are at the second stop of the day. Yes, this time this is Rizal Park. Of course, this is related to classical music because another venue here in this park, Rizal Park. This is the Rizal Park Open Auditorium. Is also used as a venue for also a TV program named Concert at the Park. That's the name. See, take a look over there. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's not that one. But you will know that right away, right? It's the venue here, like it was shown on Philippine TV back in the day. Once again, I'm not sure if if Concert at the Park and Paco Park Presents, alongside with Paco Park Presents, are still being shown on television nowadays. I'm not sure anymore. But this one's the venue, also alongside the venue, the concerts and stuff. So, okay, let's go. How about we go step out? Sure, no problem. Right, step out, everyone. Step out. Let's all step out, everyone. Whoa. Because we got a long way to discover everything here, right? So why not? It's part of the tour. Why not show the entire scenery here? So this one, the flagpole, the tallest flagpole in the Philippines, yes. It really wasn't as much as like the flagpole. That I forgot how tall the flagpole was, but well, it was gardens. It's quite about these gardens and whatnot, right? Monuments and aha, there you go. That took quite a long time. I'm so sorry. Can't rely on my friggin' here. So here, the tallest flagpole in the Philippines stands at 32 meters, 105 feet tall. The actually was increased. Let's see. it actually increased its height 46 meters nowadays. Yeah, 45, 150 feet must be in commemoration to the 150th. Uh, 150th anniversary birth birth anniversary of the birth of Jose Rizal, and that was the that was the flagpole now. Okay, so back in the day, actually, this is a big park. Just to let everyone know, okay, this is a big park. It is expected, but a lot bigger than the Paco Park that we visited earlier. But this one is very very big. This time this is 58 hectares. Uh, been as a park before anyway, right? This began in 1820, right? Mm-hmm. Quite way this is very very old. It was quite a long history. Back this was inaugurated back in the Spanish era. Back then it was called the Bagumbayan or New Town, right? Yeah, or Nuevo Barrio. It actually used to be like home. What do you call this? It actually used to be like a little town in itself, like houses and stuff, right? Until it was the Spanish government decided to convert it into a park, and was converted into a park. It was called Bagumbayan or New Town or Barrio Nuevo in Spanish, and then it also it's also quite a venue for a lot of events back in the day. Here, in fact, was also Jose Rizal. Remember, the personality that we mentioned was executed back in 1896 by a firing squad. It was executed here. Not long after, 1898. No, no. It was also 1872. Oh, wrong. It was actually 1872. The three priests that I mentioned earlier as well were executed here as well, 1872. I forgot. I believe I was wrong on the first mention of the year of this execution. It was actually 1872. So their bloods, right? So here, over here, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a little closer look here now. Okay. Whoa. No, 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 no. Wow. So take a look over here. Food. Okay. Over here, there's some some couple of decades after the execution of Jose Rizal. This one was made. There was a monument after that was sculpted for the commemoration of Jose Rizal. It was inaugurated in 1913, so 30 years after the death of Jose Rizal, after his death. By the time, I believe it would have been 60 years old, 60 odd years old, right? So that, and obviously, of course, this is a very important ground here for everyone here in the Philippines. In fact, uh, they do take it very much seriously. We have guards guarding this monument. Also due to the fact that this is where his remains were now buried. As I said before, it was in Paco Park. Like I showed you the marker earlier on, and it's transferred here, buried underneath this monument. All right, so back here, right? Let me show you another good, cool feature here, whatnot, right here. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, not be able to know where that is, but here it is, here it is, here it is. Sorry. Can you be able to get a closer look? apparently we can't. I'm not sure if we can, but whatever. Okay, nope. No, not much of a closer look. Okay, not much of a closer look that we can take a look here now. Okay, but, okay, never mind that one. Look at this. Do you see this one? This, this little, this stone right, over here. Might look like nothing to you. Well, it might be, but it doesn't. So that's the purpose. That is called the kilometer zero over here. This is like a landmark, a mark really. This is where distances from Manila are being distanced that are being calculated. If you're a map maker, this is your starting point, right? That stone over here. Let's take a look here. It's not a new concept. Somewhere it's also a concept around the world. Mm, so around the world here. Oh, okay. Also, around some countries around the world have their own kilometer zero stones, like or markers. To do so, right? Also, right now, actually, here's something that they found just now is that that's the only kilometer zero here in the Philippines. Actually, it only covers quite some distance anyway. So there's also one in Mindanao. The kilometer zero in Mindanao is in the city of Marawi. Yeah, the way Mindanao way over here actually, right? Way over there, down south in Cebu, in the Philippine province of Cebu, also over there, down south, and the kilometer zero of the island of Leyte, of the province of Leyte, over there, also down south. Their kilometer zeros are in the provincial capital, marker in the provincial capital. So there was actually before this one, actually before the kilometer zero was in here in the where was it at? In the Manila Cathedral, somewhere over here, somewhere over on there, on that side over there, on that side over there. Before, now it was over. Now it's over here, right? So okay, let's take a look over here. Next up, oh God, how long have we been recording? Oh God, it'll be a lot longer. All right, get prepared, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be having a very wonderful time. Taking a look. So I decided to just go it for on here because this covers much less area than this part because it's very big. Yes. Okay. So here's part here of the. This is what the southern part of the Rizal Park looks like, and here is the Quirino Grandstand, also quite a major venue as well. Rallies, concerts as well. Yes, I believe so. Sorry, I'm sorry that I'm not gonna be able to look here. Ooh, God. Okay, so this looks what it looks like at full capacity. Ooh, okay, this is a good picture. Ooh, I don't have an idea what this is though. This is it's a play, I guess. I'm not sure. Right? People take a look here. Nope, not much around here. Just a little bit of playground. All right, all right. Okay, let's go back over here to the south side. Right? Some other. This also is a place of sculptures you might see around here, like this one. They call it that. Yes. All right. So like this, you might see sculptures like this one and this one. All right. Okay, so back here, because this is very big, as you can all see, wonderful park that we have, very spacious. Of course, a lot of people have lots of people come here, for camping or picnics and stuff, or just winding out, right? That's what it was, right? Over here on this side, whoops. Okay, here there's like mural as well. This one once again dedicated to Jose Rizal. Okay, I don't know if we can be able to zoom in over here, or we can be able to have a figure of what this is. This is a new sculpture over here, and here is like a marker. The word here, by the way, is actually from a poem. It's of Mi Ultimo Adios, my last farewell. This is the last poem that Rizal wrote. He wrote it a day before he was executed. So there, that's what it was. It's quite a very touching poem. If you can be able to look it up, look it up yourself. Sorry, not be able to put it up here. Right. So next up, what we have here. Oops, sorry. Quellas. Oh, where's the monument? Oh, damn it! No, it's do it. Okay, fine. Can you please look it up here? Aha. Okay, the Gamburza monument is here. I'm certain I'm certain they were not buried here. They were buried in their own home provinces, I believe. So let's look it up over here again. Chinese garden. Well, hello. For Chinese garden, yeah, Chinese themes, obviously. Yeah, it's lanterns and stuff. I'm sorry, just gonna be, making a quick run of this. I'm so sorry. I know I want you all to enjoy, but I'm trying my best to do so. I'm trying to trying my best to give you a spectacular view here without making it obvious that I'm without much of a hurry. Take a look over here. Okay, next up. Of course, there's a lot of popular, whatever. All right. National Planetarium. There's the Astronomy Museum over here on the side. Why are we outside? And I don't know. Right. So here, the Astronomy Museum over there. Right, that's what I showed you. Here is the lagoon. There is the dancing fountain. Yes. Oh yeah, okay. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, can we go back over here for a minute? Because this, to be honest, my personal opinion, I'm very annoyed by this. Do you see this one over here? Wait. Let me show you a much clearer view. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go berserk on this part. All right. Just give me one freaking second. You see this one? See this freaking one over here, right? This middle part, right? Take a look at this. This fucking building right over fucking here. Okay, this is a condominium, right? The name is Torre de Manila. Torre de Manila, or Mandala Tower. Now this was, this is a condominium, I believe. Condominium building, I believe. Aha. It is, yeah, a residential building, because this was very scandalous. This is obviously scandalous here now, right? Like, bruh, this was 2012, 2024, open 2019, and it was really a freaking like a very annoyance. I hope up to this day this is still an annoyance. Many people see this as annoyance because it is. Look, this obstructs the freaking view. See, take a look at it. The building is controversial due to its proximity to the Rizal Monument. Is known as a national photo bomber. Because it is. It freaking makes the view less enjoyable. As it turns out, here's the thing. It was actually almost haunted before, but there's actually quite a loophole. Not really a loophole, because there's actually no law in Philippines that does not allow like building to be constructed in proximity to national monuments at all. I think that regardless of height, yeah, and I can't believe that I freaking freaking horrible, really. I don't know why. There was quite lawsuits left and right trying to stop the freaking construction of this fucking fucker over here. No, it wasn't. Oh my freaking god, it was. So there you go. Quite a lot, but then it was finished, and here we are, a couple of years later, now having to deal with that fucker over there. Can we? Okay. No. This is just a personal opinion. This is just a personal opinion, right? You don't need to listen to me if I say this, right? But can y'all give it a middle? No, that's horrible. Not just as horrible, but whatever, right? Sweet Jesus Christ. I'm still annoyed up until to this day, really. That's all. That's all I feel really now. All right, sweet Jesus Christ. All right, let's move on from there. Okay, sudden mood switch aside. Okay, let's go on to pick. Oh frick. Ah, idiot. Oh no. Okay, let's go back here. Let's take a look at some other parts of the result park here. This is the Japanese garden. Ooh, take a look at this one. Wow. Yes. Oh, over here, or the orchidarium. Ooh, an orchidarium, like a little actual flower garden. Yes. Okay, it must be closed. All right. Okay, with this, like National Museum of Anthropology. Ooh, okay, we're inside now, close. Like the National Museum of Anthropology. This one, the like various artifacts are being stored. Okay, let's go over here. They have the statue of the Sentinel of Freedom over here. Okay, I believe now this is the statue of Lapu Lapu. Give it a little finger. Give it a little finger. Just do it this way. Okay, this by the way, this is Lapu Lapu. Also, one of the from Cebu, and one of chief captain, chieftain, I believe, or like a ruler back then. Well, say so, all right. Back way uh, yeah, back before the Spanish era, when the Spanish were just passing by to look for the new world spices, especially decided to pass over here in his territory in Cebu, and some disagreement started off, and then a battle happened because of that, and if Ferdinand Magellan was the head of that expedition, right, and the Spanish forces fought, and Lapu Lapu said that Lapu Lapu managed to to stab Magellan's death. So that's what happened here. This is why he has the statue here now. Right. So next up, let's go take a look. Okay. Take a look over here. The wrong side. What the hell? Here we go. Ooh. Okay. Yes. National Museum of National National Museum of Natural History. Look over here. Wow. Museum already. Okay. Nice. They're not gonna be able to go around. I'm so sorry. Aha. Here's the facade. Yes. See, National Museum of Natural History. Wow, that looks a lot brighter than I ever thought, man. That'd be taken out of context, but whatever. Right, let's go back here. Okay, let's go back over here. Where the hell did I go? Okay, whoa, was the wrong one. Okay, let's go up in here. National Historical Commission of the Philippines over here on this side. Whoops, wrong one. Here. There you go. Building. Just why? Bruh. The National Library that I showed you earlier. Right? Yes. Pigeon's Garden. All right. Let's go take a look over here. Not much good. Not okay. Not much really. Is it, like I said, since of course in a park, obviously you'll be able to see a lot more sculptures, artworks, and such more than this Google Maps ever did. Anyway, anyway, another thing. Here, right? Is this another? Oh, sorry. Is this another? Ooh. Okay. Like I said, this is quite just a very big park, obviously, bigger than I ever thought about. So okay, let's go over here on the other side. Okay. Still be the Auditorium, all right, but whatever. Mouse clicking ASMR, everyone, please enjoy. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, see now, take a look at this one. A relief map of the Philippine Islands. What the fuck? Okay. Also, relief map with another lagoon like featured. There you go. Okay, guys, you know what this means. You know what this means, right? You've been on the internet long enough to know what what the Philippine favorite swear word is, right? You know very well. Now is the time to say it. Now is the time to say it. Okay, there you go. A constant hatred. I've never felt so much shame in my country ever for fucking before. Okay, let's go. Okay, so yeah, that was when it was almost completed. Here was when it was halfway, right? Yeah, that was when it was halfway. Back when the Philippines had a freaking chance to change their freaking mind about this. Ugh. Right. And where there any more places to take a look at? No. Oh no, it's 8 o'clock. Right. Whoops. Can't touch. Okay, let's take a look around some more. Right. I believe there's some more here that we can be able to look at. Okay, children's park over here. Okay, not much to be able to view. Okay, plaza, another little small plaza over here. Not much to take a look at, right? Okay, anthropology and history, national parks community, right? And can we be able to view this? National parks committee. Like this is where state of affairs of national parks around the country are being taken care of. Yes. And what else? Hmm. Not much again. Not much, I guess. Okay, I believe I have covered everything I can pretty much cover around this place. Also, yes, like I said, it's much better if you actually can be able to visit here in person. Then you might be able to appreciate it more rather than just in a map, really. No, why not? Okay, so let's stop it over here, ladies and gentlemen. Why not? Let's go for a freaking meal before we end it off here now. God, bruh, I'm let me fi- let me freaking eat, bruh. Don't let me eat. Alright, fine, but fine. Like just so let's go on dinner on a quick bite to eat. Anyone who wants to take their order, everyone. Jollibee, yes, as you all know, the very famous Philippine fast food chain. Of course, obviously it's gone international. Right, back in it's got started back in 1978 by Tony Tan Caktiong, right, Chinese businessman, right, I believe so, and was very wonderful at it, right, managed to beat all the strong competitors of his time back then. Yes, McDonald's one of them, obviously. So there we are. That's it for anyone wants to order. We have they have burgers and spaghetti over here. Just to let you know, obviously since Filipinos have sweet taste buds, they expect the spaghetti was it's kind of sweet. Chicken is very crispy. Yes. What else? We've got some other local meals over here like lumpia, spring rolls, and noodles as well. We call them pancit palabok. Palabok noodles with an orange sauce. I kind of forgot where they got the orange color from. I'm not sure, and stuff like that. Also, they got desserts. Ice cream, anyone? All right. So, all right. So, okay. Don't worry. I won't leave you. Okay. Just give me a second while I clear this up. While you go on and order. Of course, I'm not going to be the one paying you for this. Right? Please go get your own money. Right. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, while I end up here, once again. For thank you very much for being with me here in this very wonderful, very eventful uh, uh, trip. Uh, Still classical music, of course, don't worry. Just taking you to a little bit of a detour through Philippine history, or much of the Philippine history that I can actually remember off the top of my head. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me here today. Don't worry, you can still order. Don't worry. No, I'm not gonna pay you. I'm not gonna pay for all of your food. All right? Go. I said, bring your own money. See, Jesus. Okay, and thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me here in this very wonderful field trip over here now. And as always, once again, the name is G. Sarsi, and see you in the next part of the field trip where I will be able to should be able to feature to show you more classical music venues or whatnot around. Why the hell not? What else? Art venues. Why the hell not? And then of course, see you again next time. And one more greeting. You read this. Anyone is reading the mail, I'm giving you permission to do so. Kasi, ito talaga eh, bumababa. Putang ina eh. Whatever. See you, ladies and gentlemen. And we're, in the meantime, gonna be staying here at the Jollibee that I showed you earlier. Because I also need to eat. So, there you go.